Hey guys, it's Dr. Nate here at Thrive Dental and Orthodontics, and today I'm going to be talking about dental insurance. And I know this is something a lot of you guys are probably choosing right now, and I know this is an important topic, so I want to give you my best guide on what I think the best dental insurance is. So yeah, let's talk about dental insurance. What is dental insurance? What's good? What's bad? What's deductibles? Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. So what is dental insurance? Dental insurance is you come to our office, you come to another office, and you give them your insurance because you need some treatment, and ideally they're going to cover a portion of your treatment. And that is when I'm talking about PPO. So in general, there's two main types of dental insurance. There's a PPO and an HMO plan. So PPO is the one that most people get, and that's when you can basically choose whatever dentist you want to go to, and your insurance is going to cover portions of what you get done. HMO is totally different, and I had a medical HMO plan and it was not good, but dental HMO plans are different, where you have to go to basically who they tell you to go to. So say they tell you to go to XYZ Dental, you basically have to go there. Sometimes you can switch, but you can't really switch as much. HMO should be kind of called the discount plan, because if you go to that dental office, you will just pay in general a discounted rate of what the normal rate is. So that is something you have to choose. You want to know if you want to choose your dentist and you want to kind of go to the dentist you enjoy to go to, then you get a PPO. If you don't really care, you don't mind waiting a little bit or going to like basically whatever office they tell you, I'd say go get an HMO plan. All right, so what are some things you should look out for when you're getting your dental plan? There's a couple main things. I'd say one main thing is your deductible. That is a big thing. And a deductible is basically just the amount that you have to pay before your insurance kicks in. So say your deductible is 50 bucks. That means you have to spend $50 on dental treatment before your insurance kicks in. So say you have $200 worth of treatment, you're gonna have to spend the first 50 bucks and then your insurance is gonna kick in. The higher your deductible, basically the lower your price is going to be for your insurance. So let's say crazy numbers, your deductible is 500 bucks, you're going to be paying less per month for that insurance than an insurance whose deductible is $50. The other thing you have to look out for is your annual maximums. Some insurances have huge annual maximums. Some of them are like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. That means you can have that much worth of dental treatment before your insurance runs out. And this is something that not everybody knows, but it gets renewed at every year. So in general, we're getting towards the end of the year. That insurance, if you do not use it by December 31st, it is going to be donezo. That is why a lot of us will send out these reminders. We say if you don't use it, you lose it. And that is because that insurance will just get reset. So say you have some dental treatment, say you need a lot of dental treatment, now would be the time to get it. You'd want to use up your max amount of insurance for this year, and then in January, use up the rest of it. So when you're looking for insurances, look at the annual max. You also need to look for waiting periods, and this is very important with orthodontics. I know super important with ortho. If you get insurance, you want to know how long you have to wait before it kicks in. Normally with general dental stuff, it doesn't take that long, but sometimes there's a 6-month or 12-month waiting period, even with general dental, like cleanings, fillings, all that good stuff. Definitely with ortho, you have to make sure you can look at this stuff, because sometimes people want to start like today and they're like, cool, I'm going to get insurance today. And when we look at it, we say, oh yeah, your insurance actually won't kick in the ortho benefits for another year. And some insurance will then pick it up, but then some insurances won't. So people just need to wait. So look at your waiting period. And then if you really want to get in depth, you'd want to check at how much your insurance covers. So some insurances cover like 80% of a filling, some insurances cover 20%. There's a huge range there. So once again, if your insurance is covering a higher percentage, then your premium that you're paying for that insurance may be a little bit higher. If it's going to cover less, your insurance will probably cost less. So that's something you have to gauge. If you know you're going to need a lot of fillings, you know you're going to need these deep cleanings, then you probably should get the best possible insurance you can get, because you're going to use it all up. But if you don't, and you're just coming in for your routine cleanings and maybe like a sealant here and there, then you probably want to get the cheapest insurance you can get, because you're probably not going to use it. All right, so what does dental insurance cover? And dental insurance normally covers, a lot of times they'll cover preventative at 100%. So that means when you're coming into the office and you need your exam, you need your maybe easy cleaning and your x-rays, they may cover that at 100%. But if you need a deep cleaning, you need some fillings, you need a crown, you need a bridge, they will likely cover that at a certain percentage. So like I said earlier, if the higher percentage coverage, you're probably going to have to pay a little bit more for that insurance than others. Ortho is something to also look into. So sometimes we'll talk about that waiting period, but sometimes they'll also have an age limit. So if you are a teen, most things are covered, but if you're an adult and you want ortho, you want to make sure you have adult ortho coverage, because some of these benefits will stop at 18, 19, 20, 21. They'll stop at a certain time. So there's different coverages depending on your specific insurance. How much does dental insurance cost? And this is a tough one because dental insurance costs is all over the place, just like medical insurance costs. It depends on your plan, depends on your premium, or it depends on your deductibles, depends on how much coverage you want. Huge range. So ideally, your employer, hopefully, is getting you coverage. If not, then you're gonna have to go and get some single coverage, and you can plan on spending maybe like around $50, depending on the insurance you want, per month to get a good PPO coverage. So let's talk about the two biggest carriers around us, insurance providers. So let's talk about Delta Dental first. They are the largest provider in the United States. They have, they have 150,000 practicing dentists that accept that insurance at around 330,000 locations. So they are massive. That is a huge one. The two main ones that I can see on their site, they have Dental Care USA, and they give these things all these different names, but that is basically an HMO plan. So the premiums are going to be very, very low, but keep in mind you have to go to very specific offices. Very few dentists actually accept these, and the waiting times are long and all that good stuff. But if that's something you're comfortable with, then by all means get that plan. Another one is Delta Dental PPO, and this is providers like us will accept it, and a lot of their stuff's covered. So preventive's covered, and they have good coverages on stuff you may need. If you need fillings, crowns, all that good stuff, they will likely have a good percentage covered. So Delta Dental is a huge carrier, and that's one of them that we'd probably recommend. Humana is like another huge dental provider. They're probably number 2 in the nation. And according to their website, if you enroll with them and you go to somebody who accepts that, like us, you get they claim 60% off a traditional normal dental treatment. I don't know how they get these numbers, but that's what they say. So there's a lot of different plans in there, a lot of different PPO options, and there's ones that probably suit your needs. So like I said before, if you're going to use a ton of the treatments, if you're going to get crowns, all that good stuff, you probably want to choose the best possible plan, because you're going to be using up the majority of it. If you know you're not, you just need a routine cleaning, maybe like one filling, then you probably want to choose a plan that is more affordable. But is dental insurance worth it? And this is a question we get asked all the time. I just got asked last week, is it worth it? And it really depends. But my best explanation of this is it depends on how much you come to the dentist. If you're coming every 6 months and you needed like one filling 5 years ago, other than that, you just get like a healthy mouth cleaning and maybe some fluoride and nothing really else, then dental insurance is likely not worth it for you. I'll give you an example. Here at Thrive, we have a Thrive discount plan that is for our specific offices, and I believe our price is like $140, and that covers 2 exams and 2 sets of x-rays per year, and then it's like $45 or $50 for a healthy mouth cleaning. So you're gonna spend, if you come to the office every 6 months, so twice a year, get 2 cleanings, you're gonna spend around like 200-ish, 250-ish or something like that per year. That is way more affordable than getting any PPO plan. So if you have a healthy mouth and you come to the dentist regularly, I would just come into one of our offices and just kind of gauge the price, because I know if your mouth is healthy, dental insurance is likely not worth it. All right guys, so I hope I kind of guided you through dental insurance a little bit. I know it can be a little dry at times, but it's really important, especially at this time. So sometimes dental insurance is worth it, sometimes it's not. Remember, you have the 2 main types. You have a PPO plan, you have an HMO, aka discount plan. PPO plan will let you go basically anywhere. You probably want to choose somebody that is in network with your insurance, because you'll probably get a better discount. HMO plan, you're very, very specific on who do you go to. You're probably just gonna have to wait a while, but it really depends on your budget. Remember things to look out for. You wanna make sure there's not a huge waiting period. You wanna make sure you have good coverage. You wanna know the deductibles. If I get this insurance, do I have to pay $500 before my insurance even kicks in? Is there age limits? Hey, I wanna do ortho. I got ortho coverage. This actually just happened today. I got ortho coverage, I wanna use it, but her age limit was 20 and she was mid-20s, so you can't get it. There's some things like that that you want to look out for. For general dental, you want to look at your annual max. If you have $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 of annual max, that's going to make a huge difference. If you only have maybe like $500 or $1,000 of annual max to use, you get one crown and one filling or a couple of fillings, you're going to use up that annual max. But remember, your annual max gets renewed in January. That is why it is a great time to get some dental work right now, especially if you need it a lot, because you can get some done right now, wait till January and get maybe the rest of it done. So that is a great opportunity for you guys. So once again, it's Dr. Nate. Hopefully I created some value for you guys. If I did, please subscribe below. You know I'm putting out videos every single week, and I'm trying my best to answer all your questions. And I will see you guys again next week.